How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. I finally got my Storm Shadow in G.I.Joe Classified Series number 35, and we're going to check them out together today. I also still have boxed and wrapped up the Shokan as Ninja White Ninja from Articulated Icons, and we're going to make a custom Storm Shadow today using the Accessory Arm Hands Wraps pack. So heck yeah, let's jump right into that. Quick look at the package. We have his quiver. We have his hood, the bow, 2 swords, an arrow, and it seems like from the looks of the outside, that's it. Cool artwork, very cool layout. You know what's interesting? I was checking this pose out right here with Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes, and it makes absolutely no sense. If you check out the position of the swords and the way their arms are, it makes absolutely no sense that they would be doing that. So really cool. Nonetheless, let's get them out of the package. Let's take a quick look at the accessories. The additional swap out hood is not my favorite. It's just not my favorite look. I do prefer the pulled down hoodie look, and that's what this additional accessory I believe is for. And I just like that traditional mask look for Storm Shadow. Cool look at the shurikens. Metallized look here on the buckle. Really nice. This is also soft plastic, and his black belt with the ties kind of like rests over this, and it kind of hides the joint here at the waist, and it sits over an additional belt sculpted on there. Really cool. These ties kind of like can be positioned in different ways. The bow has a little slot right there for this peg here, and you can just stow it there. So that is super, super cool. Nice detailing here on the dual combo sheath and quiver. The quiver has a space for 1 removable arrow, and these arrows can rest right between the 2 fingers on his right hand. So that is really nice. Just like that, so that he can pull them when he draws the string on the bow. And that is really, really cool. The wrists have the vertical hinge. So that is really awesome, especially if you're going to be an archer, right? Or even a dual sword wielder. And both of these swords have that same metallized look where you have the 2 snake heads. Really, really cool. And a quick look at the standard G.I.Joe articulation. Great rotation on the head. Up, down, side to side. You'll get 90 degrees at the armpits, rotation at the bicep, double jointed elbows, rotation at the forearm, rotation at the wrists, and vertical hinges as I mentioned. You have the crunch, which is like really great. Forward and back is like broken. Oh! We've got rotation here at the waist. Mine is a little tight. At the hips, my one bane of contention with the Joe figs is these drop down hips that to me just don't feel great. I don't know how to say it. I don't know how else to say it. And I've gotten a couple figs that right out of the package had stress marks inside the hip, so I don't even bother articulating them. It happened to Barbecue and Flint, if I'm not mistaken. So moving on down, you'll get the standard split. Rotation here at the upper thighs. Double jointed knee. Great, outstanding movement in the ankle. Rocker. Very, very cool. G.I. Joes are the Marvel legends of the G.I. Joe world. What we're going to try to do next is we're going to go ahead and unbox my Articulated Icons Shokan as Ninja Arms, Hands, and Wraps pack. And we're going to build a custom Storm Shadow, and we're going to do our comparison for today's theme comparison. Let's jump right into that. All right, very nice. Storm Shadow, not Storm Shadow, side by side. Not sure why it took me so long to put this guy together. I have a bunch of Foolish Ninjas, and they're awesome. So it's nice to have this guy beside his big brother here. Really cool. Something that I like a little more about the Foos Ninjas than I prefer, than the G.I. Joe classified figures, I guess, but in this case, Storm Shadow, is that they don't have the drop down hip, so I prefer that over this, as I've mentioned previously. But overall, you're going to get better articulation out of the classified figure, mostly because you don't have the ab crunch at all here at the upper diaphragm. But otherwise, most of the articulation on the figures is comparable. So really cool on that. Something different and unique about the sheaths is that you have the double sheathed harness over his shoulder, but the sheaths within the harness are also independent. So you can kind of like take that out entirely and move it around. Nice little touch there. Really, really cool. I'm digging these two guys together. Let's look at an action pose in play or two. That's a really cool dynamic pose. The fact that he's balanced there and it didn't take me much effort at all. You've got baby bro Storm Shadow over here checking it out like, yeah, man, that's impressive. I actually saw a similar pose to this by Toys I Shoot on Instagram. Check him out on his Instagram. And I stole this pose mostly from him. So really, really cool. And I want to see if I can get my Foosh Ninja into this pose because I really have never tried this pose before. All right, pretty close, right? Not too shabby. That is really, really cool. Looking tough. Next pose. Another nice little dynamic stance. I love having the sword there in reverse when they are double wielding. And Storm Shadow looks tough pretty much no matter what angle you stand him in. I'm really digging that. Like he's kind of like creeping, stealth mode, about to do bad things. And one last quick pose here. And if you saw this coming down at you from the sky, that would be kind of terrifying. Let's jump into the theme comparison for today. And I'm just going to bring out a few more ninjas and keep it in the ninja family. We'll get started with bringing back our little bro Storm Shadow. Very nice, very chill. I will also bring out the number 8 G.I. Joe Classified Red Ninja. Heck yeah! Awesome. Makes me want to break out my Super 7 Reaction Red Ninjas, but not right now. We'll keep it in scale. I'm also going to bring out my G.I. Joe Classified number 16 Snake Eyes. Let's get number 16 over here, actually. You know that? Not so close, buddy. I'll also bring out my G.I. Joe Classified number 30 Commando Snake Eyes. And he's looking super tough. We'll bring out G.I. Joe Classified Snake Eyes number 2. So we've got number 2, number 16, number 30. And last but not least for today's theme comparison, of course you got to bring out 00 Snake Eyes. And we'll get him lined up right there. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. You know what? Maybe I should do a video comparison on our Snake Eyes. Absolutely awesome. G.I. Joe is back. And Storm Shadow is easily, I think, maybe my 1, 2, or 3 favorite in the line released so far. My next highly anticipated fig is Dr. Mindbender of the figures that have been announced. And I am excited for Outback also, I'm not going to lie. And Spirit. As always, everybody, I'm having a lot of fun checking out these action figures and taking out these times to share these experiences. I hope you're able to keep coming back and share some experiences too. Until next time, everybody, stay ninja.